Welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. I did find an anime I was gonna watch. That's right. Wonder. Damn it.
Here. Where'd you come from? From Fianny. Wow.
No, that's how that works.
Hina, listen carefully. There's not much time. Take this. Guard it with your life.
Hey guys, we're watching
You need to
Wanderer
leave
and playing
search for
Pokemon.
someone. The
Soul
legendary ace.
Silver.
Don't go!
Hina, find them. The legendary ace.
Also, I played this game for about 4 hours without streaming because I'm a fucking idiot. Why so ugly?
You're new here. Where'd you come from? From Fianny.
Wow, that's pretty far.
On foot? I love walking, so I don't mind it all that much.
Have you been traveling all over Alcia?
Yes, I have. I'm looking for a very special person.
Oh, really? Like a boyfriend?
I need to find the legendary ace.
That sounds familiar. You know, like from those tales. They run faster than a horse, fly like a hawk.
Everybody heard about them when we were kids. But that's obviously just a silly children's story.
Right? I mean, no one can fly.
What the fuck is that?
Hello,
Nice to meet you.
my name is Licht. Yeah, I know this is kind of a weird question. After all, we just met. But I need it. I need it bad. Will you give me some money?
Why should I give you any money?
I haven't eaten in about a week, and I'm practically knocking on death's door. What happened to me is a real tearjerker, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. You see, I was sent on a shopping errand, but unfortunately one thing led to another, you know, and I spent all the money on adult goods. No, I mean I lost it in an accident. I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a moment of weakness. I didn't just indulge some silly temptation or anything. Really, it's the tragedy of man. But if I don't give that money back, I won't be given any food. I'm just so hungry, and I'm dying from thirst. I can't hold out much longer. I need some soft, sweet, delicious. No, Joe, just wait. Wait. What do I want more? Food, flesh, or cash? It's so hard to know. They all have their own very convincing arguments. Money, matrimony, a feast for the soul and skin.
I send you out on a simple shopping trip, and this is what you do instead?
What the fuck?
My apologies. Are you okay?
I guess.
My name's Nana. I run that traveling tavern cart over there. As a token of apology, how about a nice meal?
If you're offering, can I have some too?
Pay me. I did give you money earlier.
Yeah, but you haven't fed me in a week. I'm starving.
Ever heard the proverb, who does not work, neither shall he eat?
Please, Nana, I'm begging you. Feed me.
Excuse me, but if he's starving, I'll pay for his food.
No, you shouldn't. Trust me, you don't want to make the mistake of spoiling him.
I'm so hungry.
What the fuck are you laughing about? I'm so
I
confused.
don't believe you told me your name.
Oh, sorry about that. It's Hina.
Really? I think you're the first Hina I've met. How do you spell it?
Well,
Kanji. You don't see that often around here. Where are you from?
right here on the map.
I'd say that's pretty deep in the mountains. I mean, I hadn't even heard of any villages or anything near there.
Because it was just my mother and I living there by ourselves. Until one day she disappeared. She was just dragged into the ground all of a sudden.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm afraid she must have been sent to the abyss.
The abyss? What's that?
Do you really not know what that is? Okay. Look at all the people around us.
They're great. Please, try one.
You see how everyone has a different number written somewhere on them? Those numbers are what control our world.
What do you mean it's controlled by them?
I'll explain it best I can.
I'll be right back.
From
Hold
the
on,
moment
people.
we're born, every single person is obligated to count something specific.
What? So she has to count 440 whatever? Got home from washing dishes. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. See, that's Laura's only chore, legit, is just to wash the dishes, and she waits like a fucking month before I get pissed off enough to I do it myself.
Oh, is it cool? Dishwasher fireworks?
Yeah.
Is it cool if I use it?
Yeah, Sunday is the day I typically do laundry. But, so yeah, anytime before that, you're free to use.
Oh yeah. What's playing right now, folks?
Yeah, I'm watching this anime while I stream.
Which one?
It's called Plunderwear. I don't know, it had some girls with big old titties, so I clicked on it.
There's this old one called Code Geass.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite animes.
Hard. Yeah, I love that one.
Yep. Actually, I just rewatched that the other night in the room when Laura would go to sleep.
Yeah.
I turn it on and watch it.
I don't want to watch it. I watch it. That Funimation.
They have new episodes.
For real?
Mhm.
Oh,
Like a
shit.
spin-off series, but it still has La Lou. Shit has everybody in it.
For real?
Mhm.
Oh shit. Let's see this. It still follows him though, or
A little bit, but it does some stuff with the sister. I think it does some flashbacks. I haven't watched it yet. That's why I rewatched the other one so I could be ready for it.
You got new cards?
Yeah, I just bought Final Fantasy cards because I don't own any, and then like I keep buying cases because they go on sale. So I just ordered them cards.
The card cases?
Yeah,
Nice, nice. Oh hell yeah. No, that's what's up.
I actually have like 7 more packs of sleeves that are coming. So.
Oh, there goes.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get one of the Warhead?
Yeah.
Okay, I really shouldn't be sweet thing. Never mind. I can't use seeds. I'm gonna go hard though. Okay, and
Yeah, that's Laura's favorite shit is those warheads.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she should get drink every like midnight or like we would chill there. Have to like, drinks. Go to Dragon's Box or Sonic Barbara. Like damn. Like sure. I'm not even saying.
Right?
Like damn. Tonight, I guess her friends are having a little party.
Oh, for real?
Yes, we're doing. Casual. I'm done to dress nice, but I was still hot. No, like I'm not trying to. My casual is, you know.
Yeah. Texture on these are weird. Yeah.
Got the cups, the lemon, my favorite are the thing. Got lily,
Oh,
lime
shit.
chili, lime shrimp.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones for real. These are so weird looking. But at least now I can say I own some. Apricorn tree. Hmm. I'll do anything to get my hands on rare Pokemon because you're a fucking weirdo. I need to have my other screen on. Oh, I forgot I was battling a trainer. Also, I'll be right back one more time. My apologies. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. I'm finally back.
Yeah, like what?
Well, like this. I've got my very own number right here, see? This marks how many times a customer told me my food is good. When they say it's bad, my count goes down. You should have your own number somewhere on your body, don't you?
You mean this, right?
Oh, can I see?
I don't think so.
Come on. I just need a little peek.
Fucking creep.
What's wrong with you?
Hello, milady.
Where was I? Oh yeah, like I was saying, the count can go down.
Ah,
You want your count to keep going up and up, but if things don't go your way and it falls down to 0, if that happens, you'll be sent to the abyss.
that's not good, is it?
It's not, and that's the reason everybody tries their best to get those numbers to go up, or at least attempts to avoid them going down. There are rumors about what really happens. Some say you die in the ground, and others say it's even worse than death. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I'm fine, really.
There's one more thing. Another rule about what the number means. And that's you can't disobey any order from a person who has a higher count than you.
Can't disobey them?
Yes, so it's very important you remember that. What it boils down to is a difference in count reflects a difference in status. Ultimately, it's just another way those numbers have control over our lives. Oh, I never asked what yours meant. What is it you're counting?
Well, mine is... It's the distance I've walked. That's what my mom told me, anyway.
Wait, are you sure about that? Because walking converts to 1 for every 100 kilometers. And if you're at 441, you've walked almost 45,000 kilometers?
For the last 5 years, I've been
What the
searching for someone
fuck?
important, so I've walked a lot.
That's so incredibly far. I can't imagine how hard that must have been on you.
I don't really think of it that way. My mother told me to find them without fail. Those were her last words, so it's just what I have to
I
do.
so fail.
Every time this number goes up, I can feel her with me even more. Like she's cheering me on and telling me she knows I'll find them.
To think there's some amazing person out there who's that important to you. Who are they, anyway? I'm dying to know at this point.
She said they're the legendary ace.
The legendary ace?
That's right, an honorable and courageous hero who wears
Oi,
a shining white star. Have you never heard of them before?
Yeah, I have, but the legendary part means it's just a fairy tale that people tell.
But it's true! While I was traveling the countryside, I heard that the legendary ace was in this town. That's the entire reason why I came here.
I've never heard that rumor. I've been in this town for quite a while now, and no one has ever mentioned them to me.
Really?
Hear that, Licht? Hina's talking about some legendary ace. Know anyone like that here?
Oh, I see. Thank you for everything.
Hang on a second, Hina. I wasn't trying to be cruel.
Are you looking for me, young lady?
You've got a white star!
Yes, I do. A courageous hero from the Waste War who's adorned with a shining white star. AKA the legendary Ace. And I'm indeed here in the flesh.
Huh. Is that right?
Really? It's you? I've searched so long.
This dude's so full of shit.
What's wrong, Hina?
I'm sorry. I've just dreamed of this day. Searching, looking everywhere.
I feel so very honored, truly. Now, I'm a sergeant major in the military. Come to the guardhouse. I would love to hear your story.
Oh.
No, he's gonna try to rape her,
Hey,
bro.
wait, Hina!
Now, you wouldn't defy the military.
Oh, guys, be right back.
Please excuse us.
No, you wouldn't define the military. Bro, she has a higher number. What is up, people? Oh, back.
Thank you guys so much for your help. I really do appreciate it.
Be careful.
No, this cocksucker.
I really hope Hina will be okay.
There are rumors floating around about men who pose as aces and do terrible things to young ladies.
If you knew about that, then... The word of an ace in this town has spread quickly. I certainly didn't expect it.
It's stupid to believe, though.
Are you sure? Because as things are now...
What is this stupid-looking old thing anyway?
Hey! You get back here, you little brats! That's mine! Get your grubby little hands off of me now!
Hey, licked!
Fucking saw it.
You're beautiful, really. Unbelievably cute.
Anyway, my mother's last words to me. I could find you and I've looked for 5 years.
I don't believe I caught your name.
It's Hina.
I see. You're so cute.
Oh, I forgot. For you.
Ballot!
What's wrong?
Hina,
Yes?
are you a ballot holder?
Dunno. What does that mean?
I see. I guess that's a no. Well then. You should hand it over.
But I can't do that. My mom gave it to me.
Please don't make this difficult.
What's happening? Stop! I'm ordering you!
Really?
It says right there your count is only 320.
What exactly is your point?
Well, my count is 441. You can't disobey a person with a higher count than you. Those are the rules.
It's true. I'll give you that. Well then, you should bet your stars.
Wait, what? What's that mean?
As I said, with the privilege given to us military men, I formally challenge you to a star stake.
But I have no clue what you're talking about.
I guess a commoner would be ignorant. But nevertheless, if you choose not to bet your stars, I'm not obligated to obey you. Now what are you going to do? The decision is yours to make.
Well, I suppose if that's what I have to do to make you stop this.
You have yourself a deal. We're forbidden to disobey those who possess a higher count, but there is a way around that rule. To claim victory in a star stake. It's a battle in which one can place their own count on the line. Some commoners, such as yourself, might have heard the term thrown about before. But the fact remains. The Star Stake is the ultimate privilege given exclusively to those in the military. And it is a unique pleasure. A duel only granted to us chosen ones.
Please, let go!
The look on your face is quite pleasurable as well.
Please stop! I'm begging you!
Stop, you say? With those words you are acknowledging your loss to me. Understand? What that means is your number belongs to me. Let's take a look and watch your count disappear. The winner can take the loser's count, you see. And then add it to their own. That is the entire purpose of the Star Stake.
No, stop it!
Let's find out. Exactly how low did that take your number? Oh my! It appears you're down to only one. Tell me, what do you think about handing over that ballot now? Now do what I say, and give it up like a good girl. Or would you prefer to go through all that over again? You're one tiny number away from the abyss, you know.
How could you?
Huh?
Why are you doing such a terrible thing? The legendary ace is supposed to be a hero!
Do you actually even know what a legendary ace is, you naive little girl?
Yes, I do! The legendary ace is a brave hero from the Waste War. They wear a shining white star and carry on them the number of foes they've slain. Their abilities are no less than superhuman.
It seems you do know. And I stand before you now as the legendary ace. Behold! You foolish girl!
What?
I mean, come on. Don't you know how long ago the Waste War was? You need to learn something about history because it was over 300 years ago. 3 centuries ago. Suppose all of the legends about them were true. There's still no way in hell they would be alive today. If they even existed in the first place, by this time they'd be nothing but bones in the ground.
No way. That's not true. It can't be.
It was all just one big waste of time. You've been blindly following this stupid fantasy of looking for someone who died 300 years ago because Mommy told you to. You are both idiots!
She wasn't lying.
All those years, all of that distance. Your mom fed you a bunch of nonsense and you believed her like a fool. Now, hand over that ballot. I'll do another Star Stake if that's what it takes. What'll it be? Don't make me wait!
She'll bet it.
It's you.
So you're deciding for her, that right?
Indeed, and I shall fight in the Star Stake on her behalf.
How can you do that with your count? It's negative 999! That's the lowest I've ever seen! A ridiculous number like that and you're challenging me? It was foolish, but now... I believe I should take this as a personal insult. I'll send you to the abyss for that!
Are you okay? Licht! Are you hurt? Say something!
What's the matter? Are you too feeble to put up a fight? You're nothing but human scum!
Something's strange here. The guy's at negative 999. That's not even possible.
Sergeant Major David, something's not right.
What should I care?
But his count, it's way in the negative.
That's right, because he's the lowest of the low!
But sir, listen, if his count is that far below zero, then why hasn't he been sent to the abyss yet? It must be because the negative 999 is being canceled out somehow. There's only one way for that to happen. This guy, he's a ballot holder!
Thanks. I needed a haircut.
Wait, who are you? What is going on?
Listen, Hina.
Oh, what is it?
I'm gonna kill you!
You should stop looking for aces. You'll be happier. They're not heroes. No. What they are murderers. You're better off giving up your search. Go live an ordinary life. That's my advice for you.
You bastard! I asked you a question, so tell me who you are!
Hina. Those 5 years you spent faithfully following your mother's last wishes. The 40,000 plus kilometers on your feet should never be mocked. And you, if you know what's good for you, give back the count you stole from her.
It can't be. He's not just some kind of ordinary ballot holder. Look! You see that star?
They wear a shining white star. And they carry on them the number of foes they've slain. Their abilities are no less than superhuman. The legendary Ace!
Found him.
Hey, it's licked. We're in for a panties festival next time. Panties, panties, panties.
Do you really love panties that much?
Well, I'd never say no to a peek at yours.
Next episode, I hate you.
Many years ago, there was a great conflict in this land known as the Waste War. The battle raged on and on. During this time, a group of heroes known as Aces emerged. They were marked with white, shining stars and possessed abilities far beyond any other human warriors. The number of enemies vanquished was engraved on their blades. However, it is said that when peace finally brought an end to the bloodshed, the Aces vanished.
Pidgeotto in there. Confused.
He's really the legendary Ace?
But that's impossible.
Maintain your composure, you fools! It's just a bluff. How could it not be? The so-called Aces were around 300 years ago. Have you ever heard of a real person living that long? It's ridiculous!
But sir! Wait, he's right. This has to be an act.
This guy's no ace.
He's nothing but a fraud!
Let's teach him a lesson!
Hina, close your eyes. Do it. What the?
What just happened? Oh, damn it! Where did he go? What the? No! It's crazy! Stop this! Where are you? Where are you, you coward? Stop hiding! I order you to come out and face me like a man!
Sir! Behind you!
I've got you now!
What's wrong? I'm just walking over here. I'm not hiding. Now, give it back! The count you wrongly took from her. The trust in her mother you made her question. The years she searched. Give it back to her. Oh, what was that?
A legendary ace. One who's letting off a little steam.
How dare you make a fool of me? It won't be enough to just kill you. For this, I'm going to cut you into ribbons! Bastard! I'm the chosen one. I never lose a battle. There's not a single man out there who can avoid the sting of my blade! I'm the fastest swordsman in the officers' ranks! I simply never lose!
You will.
Wow, the Major's in trouble.
Wielding a great sword as long as a man's height. His left hand bearing a count of -999. He is a legendary ace. His legs exert force unthinkable by normal standards. His attacks move exponentially quicker than the human eye. These extraordinary traits earned him the name Ace of Flashing Strikes.
How fast can he be?
But you just told me his count was -999, didn't you? If it's that far down, he must be extremely weak.
Oh, about that number.
Number's fake.
That counts the times he's been rejected by women.
We're up so high.
Hina, keep your eyes closed.
Right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Are we just floating in the sky? How?
Sorry about that. Are you scared?
Kind of, actually. It just seems unbelievable. I mean, people can't fly.
Maybe some can.
Amazing. So you really are the one. Person that I've been searching for the last 5
Look,
years.
right now I think we should just finish this and focus on getting your count
Wait
back.
a sec! Licht. You're still hungry, aren't you?
Huh? Hungry? Yeah, I mean, I could eat.
In that case, when we get back, to repay your kindness today, dinner is my treat.
Don't worry. I promise that I'll get your count back.
That's not it!
Huh?
The count doesn't matter.
Aren't you the one who's injured? Don't worry about me.
Listen. Just promise me. Okay? Then we'll eat all the food we want.
All right. I give you my word. I won't get hurt. I'm gonna get your numbers back. We'll go home, and then we can have a feast just you and me. I promise. What'll it be? Do you want me to stop?
Please, just make it stop.
Well, that's a better number, isn't it? Plus, I'm just fine. You see? I'm not even sore after all of that.
Oh, good.
Hina, you need to leave and search for someone. The legendary ace.
I found him. It took 5 years of searching, but I finally found the legendary ace.
Now that that's over, I guess I'll be taking this. I can hardly even believe my luck. A ballot like this is worth more money than I've seen in a while. Yep, damn good luck. Thanks to this little thing, I'm a rich man now.
No, you're joking. You wouldn't really do that, would you?
You're such a pain in the neck. Know that?
What?
Do you still not get how this works? My count is 5,700. Yours is just 760. If you have a problem, bet your stars right now.
Really? But why? What is this? I looked for so long.
What's wrong? You want to trade me? Okay, then. Give you this for it. Your own little Pukey Pie doll.
No way. His mom said that I just needed to find the ace.
Well, I'm not the only person in the world who's known as an ace. So the one your mom wanted you to find, it's not me.
Hang on. Did he leave me here? Licht, how could you?
You did it for your own good.
there you are. I was so worried about you, Hina. Are you okay?
Obviously
Where's
not.
Licht? I see.
He took the last thing my mother gave me. I don't understand what's going on. What do I do now? Where am I supposed to go from here?
What now, huh? Hina... You know what? I think the best thing for right now is to hold on to this.
It's just a silly doll.
Come on, Hina. Trust me.
Dad,
You'll know what to do soon. I promise you'll want this guy.
I don't believe it.
You should, because there's your ballot.
Yeah, but why? I mean...
Owning a ballot is illegal. The authorities don't take too kindly to it. In fact, it's considered one of the biggest no-nos under Alcyon law.
What? Really?
Should have known he'd pull something like that.
Did it just to protect her. Why can't I remember how to do
You probably wouldn't have been charged if you gave it over to the military, especially since you didn't know what it was. But you refused to do so, and there were soldiers who saw it happen. You would have been branded a criminal and mercilessly hunted down. And not just by the military. There are lots of thugs out there who would do anything to get their hands on a ballot. If no one had plundered it from you, I doubt an innocent person like you would last for more than 3 days.
I looked for you! I looked for so many years! After my mom vanished into the ground! When she left, I was all alone. It was like that for 5 long years. I traveled all by myself. I was so lonely. I felt like I was invisible. I went to town with nobody's help and nobody to keep me company. It was so hard. I was afraid my life would end up staying like that forever. But I would never find anyone.
I'm dumb. I need to put a rock.
Then I met you and Nana and everything changed. I felt like I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. Right then, I felt like it was okay to smile and laugh and things might get easier. Please don't go. You can't go. Promise you'd share a meal with me. You gave me your word that you would. Lex, please. Please don't go. I'm begging you to come back. You're just a liar.
I see. You have it. That man never even took that ballot away from you.
You're one of them!
Relax. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't care about that thing. I have no interest in the ballot whatsoever. In fact, my goal was to come and thank you. Glad you're here.
To thank me?
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. With your help today, we were able to locate the ace at last. This finally gives me the chance to file a positive report. One from my real commanding officer.
What do you mean, real one?
I gotta say, that was unbelievably cool earlier. He was able to blow our men away just by walking. He must have been moving faster than the speed of sound or something. And that big finishing move? Oh man, he went up in the sky and was like, boom! Honestly, it was more like a bombing run than a fight. With gravity working with him like that, there was no way for the Sergeant Major to block it. Even if he dodged, the shockwave would have gotten him. How do you even beat that? Oh yeah. Yes, it's me. Yeah. Yep. It all went exactly like you said it would.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive. I know because I saw everything myself. Identification code 001. The ace of flashing strikes. Licht Bach. He's still alive.
I hate fucking people. What y'all doing out there? What are y'all doing? Hello? Cool.
Hey, it's Licht. It's panties galore again next time. Uniform panties, panties, uniform, they're inseparable.
Enough fantasizing. Next time, the unavoidable uniform. Wait, he was right?
Showing Funimation. Probably not.
You're looking for Licht Bach? Why? What did he do?
He's wanted for the crime of stealing a ballot.
Right. I haven't seen him in a while.
If you do, please let us know right away. Take care.
You're a liar.
You can come out, they're gone. Sounds like you're in the clear. They still think Licht's holding on to the ballot.
That soldier was telling the truth. He really didn't turn me in. Wow!
Just understand that things aren't always what they seem. It'll be okay. If anyone knows how to handle this, it's Licht.
Hey there, Nana!
Well, hey yourself. Welcome. You're here early today.
Yep.
Where are you, Licht?
What's the hell of a name? Licked. I should have some repel. Let me save this. Look at some smell of a rock is cooking. Bah. Ice.
And done. A fine job, if I do say so myself. I wonder how many people will actually show up to this. Huh?
Master Sergeant Lin, you there? So this just came in from headquarters.
Sergeant Pele, your timing is perfect.
Huh?
I need your help. Let's go hand out these flyers.
You're doing more volunteer work?
Yeah, of course.
So you want to build a park for children? That's no small feat.
Well, haven't you noticed there's no place in this town where kids can go and play safely?
I'll tell you what I've noticed. You've got superpowers, or you never sleep, because you just finished building a place for the elderly to hang out together. What now?
Never melt the ice.
A little further. You're so close. Just come back down. It's fine, I got this. Okay. You can do it! Yeah!
I knew you could! Thank you!
You bet. Please just give me a shout if you need anything else. Are you okay? That's probably gonna leave a bruise. Did you hurt yourself, Miss Lynn? Yeah, right. This is nothing. You dropped your hat. Here. Why, thank you.
Hey! Can anyone help us over here? Come on, lend me a hand.
I hear you. What's the matter?
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Hi, guys. What seems to be the problem?
Our cart got stuck in the mud.
Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't look good. What can I do?
Real
Could you help him
convenient.
push?
You ready? Go! One more time. Ready? Push! Come on, you guys. Last one. Go!
Nice work, fellas. Way to go, guys.
All right. Oh, we did it.
Oh, thanks so much for your help, Lynn. We owe you one.
We sure do. Feel free to cash it in any time.
Oh, stop. It wasn't all me, you know. We did it together.
All right.
Wow, that feels great.
So, when are we gonna do the work we were actually assigned? You know, one of these days, the lieutenant is gonna crack down on you.
What can we do? I mean, look at this town. Our official orders are to catch criminals out here. It's silly. I haven't seen one single criminal in this peaceful community. And it isn't like we've been slacking off.
No, we've been running errands.
Yes. The purpose of a soldier's entire existence is to serve others in need.
Blah, blah. Look, I get it. Your count is based on how many people you help.
That is correct.
Except, it only applies if the person is in trouble. For instance, all those errands and favors you've been doing for people haven't increased your count because they're not desperate. It's your call, as long as you're fine with never being promoted out of the sticks.
Rude. I'm still gonna get promoted. Watch. One day a criminal will show up, and then I'll arrest them hard.
Speaking of criminals, I almost forgot. I tried to show you this earlier.
A poster? Huh. Any who come across the felon Lichtbach are strongly urged to apprehend him immediately. Use caution, this man is a legendary ace, yada yada yada. There is a high possibility that he will be wearing an unusual mask. Legendary ace. What is that?
That's what he is.
Yeah, but what's it mean?
Please don't say you honestly don't know.
No, I was just kidding. Yeah, so he's a great ace. And let's see, he's legendary. That right?
The aces are how we refer to the heroes who fought in the Waste War 300 years ago.
300 years ago? How could someone from that time period possibly still be alive? Also, he's probably not wearing the mask the whole time. I mean, how could he breathe, right? Ah! That's him! Show me your face right now! Description matches the wanted poster.
What? That's impossible! That mask looked nothing like a sumptuous dessert!
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. That mask? Get over here!
Ow! Stop it! Stop it! That hurts!
I knew it was you! You're on the poster!
I most certainly am not! How could I be on a poster? Look at me! You're a woman! Would you want my picture hanging anywhere?
Huh? What?
All you have to do is look at my count! This shows that I've been rejected by 1,000 women I admired! 1,000? That's why I'm terribly afraid to show my face around any female. I need the mask. I can't bear to see the look of disgust on your face. And I'm so hated, and I don't know why. Oh no! The tears won't stop. All I want is to go on one date with a girl before I die.
Help him out. Look, it's not gonna kill you to go out with the poor guy.
Are you nuts?
I haven't seen anyone this upset in a long time. This is a great chance for you to really increase your count.
But thing is, I've never actually been on a date, so I wouldn't know what to do.
You need help. What I mean to say is that I would love to help. This book will tell you all you need to know. It says the first thing you have to do on a date is hold hands.
Hold hands? With a stranger?
What a selfless deed! Awesome, your count already went up. We have to keep this going. Let's do the next step. All right, we've got the place with the nice view, got a fruity drink. Your task is to drink from the same glass.
Okay.
Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Are you worried about getting sick? You each have your own straw.
But do I have to drink it?
Come on. You do want to help him, right?
Sure. It's just kind of strange.
So fucking dumb.
I'm sorry, sir.
Be nice if the bitch gave me a Firestone.
Sergeant, are you sure this is the best idea?
Oh, yeah. This is perfect.
What does walking over this creaky bridge have to do with anything?
Trust me. It'll all make sense later.
Okay, fine, now. Just walk very slowly.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Be careful.
Help! I'm so scared.
Stop! You're making the bridge rock. Come on, take a breath. It's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking pervert.
I got you, buddy. We're just getting started.
Oops, I fell. Help me, Lynn.
With what? I'd fall too.
Hold me close.
Sergeant!
She did not just fall for that ugly ass face.
Really?
Delete her.
Hey, can we go now? I'm kind of over the date.
Hey, Mr. Pudding, does that work for you?
Oh no! Why? What cruel fate makes my first taste of happiness also my last? I don't want to let it go. It was over way too soon. Now that I know the wonders of the date, I can't help but long for more.
For real?
Poor guy. Never seen anyone more tormented. But I understand if you want to go.
Oh, maybe one more.
Goodbye, Dave.
What's next in your book?
That's the spirit. What do you think of this? It's called the lap pillow. Look, I knew it. The more you commit to each good deed, the faster you'll see your count increase.
Hey, I guess that's good to know. What's next?
Let's see. I mean, you're still on a date, so be flirty, wink or something. Maybe throw in a giggle and some witty conversation?
Right.
Yeah,
I was
witty
thinking, how
conversation.
fortunate we are to have such lovely weather today.
I guess, but it's too bright. I'd like it better if it were dark. I want to gaze up at the sky and make wishes on stars with someone sweet like you.
You're doing a great job. Keep it up. You've got the mood perfectly set for the next part. Ready, Mr. Pudding? It's grope time.
It's grope time.
It's what?
Time for a little light thigh squishing.
Hey! How many hands do you have? Can you scale it back?
Way to go, Sergeant Major. Your count is shooting up crazy fast. That's not fair. It's gotta be the easiest count increase I've ever seen.
Come on! That's enough! We get it!
The count keeps rising, so it's time to be bold. Put a hand on her panties.
No doubt! This date isn't over! Please, stop! That can't be the right procedure written in the book, because it is way too early for that step!
So you want to do the steps in order?
No! What? Just stop this! Now, please? Did you hear me? I said it's too soon! Let go of me! It's not time for that! I don't care what the stupid book says!
This is not worth it.
Huh?
Huh?
Did you just throw away the book? Why?
There's too many steps. Who has time for that? Gotta admit, it was fun while it lasted, though. But enough distractions. It's time to get back to business. That guy there? Definitely a ballot holder.
He is?
Well, usually when you have a negative count, you're sent to the abyss, but this guy's still here.
Oh, yeah! You're right!
Which means he must have a second count somewhere. Like I said, we're in the presence of a ballot holder. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to spell this one out. He's the masked man on the wanted poster.
No way!
Can't believe it took you this long.
What did you just say?
Who, me?
Hey, Miss Sergeant Major. What's this do?
That little jerk took my sword!
You know, there's no need for name calling.
Hey!
Swords breed so much violence, don't they? You You don't need this, Lynn. Let's make love, not war.
Impressive, right? Hope you didn't think all soldiers were sword fighters. It's a skill I specialize in. I suggest you turn yourself in. This town is important to me.
No! Stop!
I don't want to see it hurt. No! Calm down. You might pull something screaming like that. Just relax and take a deep breath.
You know he's looking at your undies.
What a weird sound. That was the strangest reaction I've ever seen. What do you think, Pele?
Yes, sir.
You're the one who's doing high kicks in the smallest and tightest skirt I've ever seen. I just assumed you wanted us to see your panties.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
No! There's nothing I can do about this skirt. It's my uniform. There's something else very strange about him. Who is he? Where is he from? I've thrown so many kicks his way. And after all that, there's not one scratch on him.
No, but you did hurt me. The moment I met you, I knew. But then you slayed my heart.
You're really blushing over this guy?
No, we can't. I'm a military officer. And you, sir, are a wanted felon. It won't work between us. I want to have a baby. No, more like 3 babies. Also, do you think you could get a job? Actually, never mind. You don't need to work. Just, well, as long as you could stay with the kids and be a good father, then that's all any of us need.
Sergeant Major? Looks like he had to go.
He's gone?
Sorry. Well, I guess that means you
That's
showed off
fucking
your naughty
funny.
shorts for no reason. Oh.
Come on, let's get wasted. Where's my Napita?
Let's get wasted.
I needed that. Hey, Nana!
Yeah, I see you, sir. You hanging in there? Sorry, I know this is a lot.
I'm fine. It's just my first time and I want to do it right.
But you're worried about Licht,
What
I
are you
know.
guys doing today?
When can we go out and
Anyone
look for
doing
him?
anything
Hey, don't get
interesting?
too far ahead of yourself. The first step is to save up money for the trip.
Ice Fig.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, welcome. Well, Lieutenant, what a nice surprise. Iron bars and a lion on the emblem. What can I get for you?
The man on this poster.
Yeah, I wish. I haven't seen him in quite a while. He just disappeared one day.
Don't lie to me. My patrol has given me very accurate reports. You claimed you know nothing. I happen to know that's not true. I don't take kindly to being lied to.
We have to get out of here. Let's go.
All right, I'll let you try this again. Do you know where Lichtbach is?
Last I heard, he was heading toward the east. And that's honestly all I know.
Did everybody hear that? Sir! She said he's heading east. We go west. Move out. Time to hunt an ace.
Ooh. Yes. Hi. What? I'm doing nothing.
something? Nothing. I never said that. No, but I was just talking. If you go do something if you want to do something. Okay, but if you wanted to do something tonight, you're more than welcome to. Well, that's cool. Well, probably won't be the best idea. I don't know. Mm, no. Why would you want to be around people you don't even know? Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and you got the floor soaking wet. Yeah. I don't know. What are you talking about? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's on you. No, lies. No, you cannot. Can't do what? Oh, so no. Maybe. Bye bye. Damn it.
どれくらい
Why did I
歩
don't
い
know?
たかな風の渡る丘の上夕日に伸びた影たちまた一つ二つ
Hey guys, Licht here. Next time it's cosplay Thanksgiving. Hey, Dominatrix Lynn, I've been so bad.
I am not going to go there with you!
Just a swift kick.
Next episode, ballot holder.
I think that's too much work for me to remember how to do that. I don't like the way these Final Fantasy cards feel. They're super thin. There's no combos.
Hey, Hina.
What a douche.
Are you okay?
I think so. Where'd those metal spears come from? They came flying out of the ground, like a nightmare. Or a magic spell from a fairy tale.
Well, I guess now you know why it's illegal to own a ballot. And why the punishment would be so severe. This is the damage it can do. You see now? That is the power of a ballot.
Blizzard. Aquatail. I realistically don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's not very effective, but I mean, it did a lot of damage. Sir. You baffle. It's not very good. Eventually become a good guy or what?
Anything helps, thank you.
Thanks for checking it out.
We appreciate you.
Tell a friend.
Know what we need? You!
Help.
Oh, I can't believe how close we were yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh, right. You mean when we let Mr. Pudding get away?
Well, yeah. I mean, that wanted poster came to us directly from headquarters. If we had caught him, that would have been an instant promotion.
Huh, that's true. Which would mean you'd be second lieutenant today. A real live full-grown officer.
That's right! I would! And you know what that means? All new work attire. Officers are allowed to wear any uniform they want. Finally, I could design an outfit that wasn't a perv magnet.
So then, more like a waitress uniform?
Ooh, those are cute. Maybe. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
No! I'm so sorry, sir. No way! Why would I dress like a waitress? That comes with everything I don't want!
I didn't think you'd take me seriously.
I'm a member of the military. Strong, heroic, impeccable hygiene.
Well, then how about a taskmaster?
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. You're all filthy pigs.
Yes, we are.
You all disgust me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Show me some gratitude, pig.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not funny. Can you please suggest something that doesn't involve a miniskirt?
I'm not telling you how to picture it.
I was thinking something like this. I'm Lynn, the second lieutenant, and quite impressive. But he got away, so it doesn't matter. And some dreams aren't meant to be.
Your destiny's a miniskirt. If anyone deserves the perfect uniform, it's you. But is that where your heart is now?
So you believe in me?
We can have what we want if we're willing to work hard. Come on, let's pass these out.
Thank you. You are so right. Dream big, start small. And with hard work and determination, I will be free of the miniskirt.
That's it. Reach for the stars.
Please help if you can. And one for you. Sergeant, what are you doing?
Please help out. It's for a wonderful cause.
I can't turn my back for 1 second. Is he seriously the only one here who's willing to help me?
I'd love to assist you.
Thank you. Please help if you can.
It's for a great cause. Think of the children.
You sick little beast, get back here right now!
Such harsh words! Who would get mad at a pudding?
You're not a pudding! Shut up! Why are you still here?
Travel, nosy!
Hey, good timing, Lynn. Daikons are on special today. I'm gonna get you! You're not gonna find a better deal. How did you catch up to us so quickly? By the way, why are you chasing a human pudding? Because he must be punished. Oh, I see. A lover's quarrel. How cute. What are you talking about?
Did she just say, it can't be? Our sweet Lynn has a boyfriend?
Lynn has a boyfriend? I would never go out with that creep.
What? That's not true. I thought we had a lovely date yesterday, and you wouldn't stop showing me your undies.
She showed them to that guy and wouldn't stop? Just what kind of date were they on?
Is there anyone here who hasn't seen them?
If she's going to show them off so much, she should invest in more exciting selections.
I'm working on getting a new uniform so none of us have to suffer. So that's why I'm chasing after. Where'd he go? That man was a felon. Did anyone see where he went?
That man is a felon.
So not fair. We have to find a way to warn Licht. I'm worried we won't have much time left. This is my fault. I want to get him out of this as soon as possible.
I know how you feel.
Then we should leave right away.
We can't, not right now.
But he's in danger.
We could be too if we have to travel in that.
Yeah, that's fucked.
We have to rebuild this bar before we do anything. After that, we'll be free to go look for him.
Yeah, I understand.
Besides, if I don't have my bar, I won't be able to maintain my count.
I'm sorry. I was so worried about Licht. I got distracted.
Of course I avoided the attack.
He's lucky to have you in his corner. Come on, let's fix it up and then get out of here. It's time to head west.
Okay. I'm ready to help out however I can. Just tell me what you need.
Well then, in that case, what I could really use is a hard-working full-time employee. What do you think? No more part-time wages. We'll both work hard and go after Licht with real money.
Yes! Hey! Where'd you go? Oh, this is cheating! Come back here right now!
Still yelling? Most would have given up by now. But things are different here.
You'll get him someday. Keep trying.
Yeah, no rush. Just give it time.
You don't get it. I need this promotion. It's the only way to get out of this uniform.
I don't know why you hate it so much.
Yeah, looks good on you.
This town really is special. They just watched a wanted felon escape in front of them. And yet, keeping the peace is more important.
Lynn, there's someone I'd like you to meet. This is my new baby, a sweet little girl.
Congratulations. She's lovely.
Thank you. I was wondering if you would help me give her a name.
I couldn't do that. It isn't my place.
But we want you to. Come on. I don't see what the big deal is.
It's not that I don't. I just think it's
Just make sure she never dresses
weird.
like Lynn.
Oh, I won't. Trust me.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Hey, Lynn! I'm getting sick and tired of this brat. He keeps stealing our bread. I want him arrested. He's killing my business.
Hold on, just give me a minute. Seriously, how many conversations have we had about not stealing from people?
I know, but I was really hungry.
That doesn't make it okay. So as punishment, you're gonna help me with some volunteer work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Can he pay for the bread by serving our town?
All right, that's fair enough.
Listen up. The next time you're
Ice
feeling
Bay.
hungry, just come to the guardhouse. We'll figure something out. Okay? Okay, I can give you a massage later.
My back, it's
Please wait, there's a bad guy out there. Listen, I am trying to catch a felon. Oh. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'll get her fixed up. Shouldn't this just pop back into place?
I don't think you have much time to be playing with dolls. Unless you're okay with letting Mr. Pudding get away again.
I'm not. But I may not have a choice. This doll was a gift from her mother. I'm sure this is extremely devastating for her. I can't walk away from something so important. I won't.
All right, good to know. Give me that.
Overheato. She's all better now. Surprise.
Yep.
You know,
That's me.
I really need a...
Ice Bay.
You won't get away this time! Why are you making this so hard? Let's just get this over with. Hey, Nana. Can I get 2 more Napitas?
Coming right up.
And all these little bugs come rushing out.
What's with you, Hina?
I was just thinking about how nice this is. What a great night. They all seem to be having so much fun.
1748.
For some reason, I feel very much at home here.
That's what sets us apart from other bars.
I bet Lick likes this place for the same reason.
Maybe so. Daddy's always been a wanderer. Here you go. 2 Napitas.
He'll stick around this time, though. I mean, he kind of has to if we're going through all this trouble for him, right?
Do you think we spoil him?
No, I think it's what friends do.
Hey, are those Napitas coming?
Sorry, on my way. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, I forgive you.
You brought us beer, and you're cute.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. For the love of whatever, please stop! Hey, it actually worked. Ready to face justice? You're doing the right thing.
Stop! No!
Lieutenant Jail! Sergeant Major, this is the first lieutenant.
Are you okay? Lieutenant, you've gone too far. Our orders were to arrest him, not impale him.
Surround him, men.
Tell me why.
He's faking it. And if he insists on continuing, it will become quite real.
Well, I tried. You know, the least you could have done was pretend I was dead. You'd have saved us a whole lot of drama.
Soldiers, attack now!
Hey, wait! You morons. Can't you see there's a lady present?
Yeah, he's about to.
He sliced through steel spears. I knew it. He's a ballot holder.
I will handle him.
Ew. I don't want you handling me. Play with yourself.
Sergeant Major Lin.
Sir, yes, sir.
They go play with yourself.
Please recite our company's current mission.
Yes, sir. Our mission is to arrest the ballot holder, sir.
And what is a ballot holder?
That's who we're looking for now. One who holds illegal counts, aka ballots. And the felony is owning one, even if you don't use it.
So then, I would be a felon?
No, sir. Military officials have special permission to own ballots. It's necessary to help them in combating illegal ballot holders.
Wow, Lynn. You've really been doing your homework.
Yeah, I guess so.
Please continue, Sergeant Major.
Oh, yes, sir. Ballots are all equipped with unique features, but they aren't very well understood. A ballot holder has the ability to activate these features, though their level of usage depends on their count. Your ability to create iron objects is an example of these special features.
Very instructive, thank you. But I should add, your ability's strength is also dependent on your count, right, Lieutenant? As you well know, there's variance between individuals. Your count is 900, for example, while mine is 5,700. It might not be the wisest choice for you to try to fight me.
Is that so? I'll take my chances.
I get it! You're persistent!
Stop wasting my time. You can't escape.
Put your blades away. I already said I don't want to fight you. Now you're not leaving me much choice.
Wow! He disappeared! Wild! He must be moving extremely fast! Like crazy fast! Like insanely, really fast!
So this is the flashing strike.
Good. It looks like he's still waiting, which means he can't see me. In that case, this is the perfect time to make my escape!
Embarrassing. You'll have to do better than that to slip through my grasp!
Ow, my head. How did this even happen? With your count, it doesn't make sense. Oh, I get it. Your count's wrong. You're not actually a 900.
It's part of my conviction. I will fight evil, and I'll do it with my own hands. I have no interest in a promotion that will land me behind a desk. That is my hell. Unfortunately, the military has certain rules I don't agree with. If my count gets too high, I'm forced into a promotion. And that's why I've resorted to this. It's the only way to honor my convictions and to achieve my goals.
Your count's 12,500? Okay, happy for you. I mean, that's high. I could be in trouble.
Jesus. There. God. I'm under the boat.
Today's video is all about reviewing gacha games that are coming out in September 2020. We believe this video will help you discover new games you haven't seen yet. Right off the bat, we're starting off with the second most hyped gacha game in this list, and it's Lord of Heroes. So here's what's cool about this game. You don't unlock characters in a traditional sense by using the gacha system. Instead, you recruit and sometimes buy any of the characters available in the game. But there is still a gacha system which is focused around equipment such as weapons and armor. The game was previously launched in South Korea with what the publisher calls a frontier test, but it was also an interesting decision to include an almost fully translated option for English. From the looks of it, the game looks stunning, and Clover Games did a great job at fleshing out some of the characters in the game. This is your typical turn-based RPG with ultimate attacks and a ton of grinding involved, but to make the progression feel more exciting, you will be conquering regions as a lord, and by doing so, recruiting and unlocking new and exciting characters. So if you're ready to take the mantle and become the next Lord of Heroes, the game is set to launch on September 7th. Someone's finally stepping up and releasing a new anime tower defense game titled Final Fate Tower Defense. This is also the first English game that the publisher called GameSword is releasing. Probably the biggest selling point of the game is that it comes in a vertical mode. The artwork and animations are a little generic, but some of the 2D models come off looking quite nice. For those of you who got too tired of the cold, industrial look of Arknights, we'll find that Final Fate features maps which are more traditional fantasy settings. Icy mountains, gloomy forests, and raging volcanoes. Some of the features of the game include hidden side stories that you can unlock for characters, a bond system where you can increase your own relationship with heroes through gift giving and interactions. The publisher is marketing this as a strategy game where lower ranked heroes can perform just as well as the rarest ones. Another claim they are making is that this is a free-to-play game where you will be able to gather and unlock heroes for free by collecting their shards daily. It's important to note that this game first came out in China, and it seems to have a pretty big active community of players, so it makes sense this would be one of the first games they've decided to translate. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room is Arknights, an extremely popular tower defense game that not just attracts a lot of players, but revenue as well. This could be a worthwhile game to investigate for those who like waifus in a tower defense setting, since this is a subgenre that is still quite new. The official Facebook page of Final Fate has confirmed that the game's release date will be September 8th. The classic RPG series Phantasy Star finally comes to mobile, and this is looking to be most creative game in this list by introducing a couple of very unique mechanics. So this is your typical turn-based RPG with hero collecting, where you take a team of heroes and go beat up everyone. The trick is, you take two sets of teams, one that belongs to law and the other to chaos. During combat, you can switch between the teams with what is called a reverse rush that also has its own unique effects based on what heroes your team has. This means that each character belongs to one of the two alignments, with some being neutral, which you can include in either of the teams. Now, if that's not enough, here comes the biggest and most interesting mechanic in the game. There's a special player versus player mode where you can turn into a giant boss and battle with other players. The team building we previously mentioned is used as a catalyst for creating these different combinations of bosses, each with its own unique spells and abilities. We finally get a gacha game where we can play as the big boss and take out other players without mercy. Or, you know, end up as a boss that will get farmed by everyone instead. Looking at the graphics, the animations are quite similar to Fate Grand Order, but the artwork direction does look to be unique enough that will surely deliver some exciting heroes for everyone to collect. So, if turning into a giant boss sounds like a good deal to you, make sure to keep an eye on this game, as the publisher has confirmed it's going to be coming out officially on September 17th. When we first saw Swordmaster Story, we thought it was a new hack and slash gacha game, but it turns out it's actually an idle game that only masquerades itself as a hack and slash wannabe. But all is forgiven. Once you see the sprites and animations, it's just hard not to acknowledge just how great they look. So the game basically plays itself just like any other idle game out there, but one of the things a lot of these genre games struggle with are the lackluster animations. It's just not entertaining to look at them. Well, it seems Swordmaster Story has an answer to this problem. Not only does combat now feel stylish and engaging, but there's also a lot of cool looking enemies and skills for the player to uncover. The progression system remains unchallenged design-wise, so you've got your typical special areas to grind for experience, gold, and other items needed to further transcend your characters to the new heights of power. It also seems to be that the gacha system is a combination of both heroes and weapons, and you will be summoning them from the same pool, so this could prove to be detrimental to some players. But the good part is, these weapons do come with their own unique skills and most importantly, looks. So you can expect to customize your character looks with new weapons. Still, the biggest selling point remains to be the graphics of high quality animations and sprites. The gameplay also appears to be smooth and entertaining too, so if you're on the lookout for a new idle game, be sure to check out Swordmaster Story, which is set to come out on September 17th. Can you feel the hype building up? Genshin Impact has finally been confirmed to come out on September 28th, and you could say that all of the gacha games previously mentioned in this list are just snacks before the big meal. And what's not to like about Genshin Impact? Incredible soundtrack and beautiful graphics alone, the game just reeks of style that MiHoYo have managed to capture so perfectly. What's even more exciting is that Genshin Impact is going to be one of the first gacha games to be introduced into the mainstream world, and it's also coming out as a cross-platform title. Although not everything seems to be perfect, as the game did have trouble running on PlayStation 4 systems during the last beta test, and it's also going to be extremely demanding if not unsupported for lower-end smartphone users. Aside from these few concerns, the game is looking to be a smash hit. The centric focus put on co-op gameplay will give an opportunity for many people to connect together and play the game. But even for those who just want to check out this entirely free-to-play game, can expect to beat the main storyline without making any purchases. You could say that Genshin Impact is a monumental step into the next phase of gaming. This is an extremely ambitious project that will possibly have an impact on the whole gaming industry just by introducing the model of gacha games. Just imagine a world where kids no longer spend money on Fortnite skins and instead they go for 5-star waifus. Until then, we'll be waiting for Genshin Impact to come out on September 28th, and we'll make sure to liquefy all of our assets so we can afford at least 1 or 2 tentpoles. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, as it does take a while to produce these videos. Get ready to discover new mobile gacha games that we consider to be the hidden gems of 2020. Soul Arc has been on the road of recovery after butchering its English translation on its first initial launch. But just like Batman getting his back broken, the broken translations of Soul Arc got healed over time, which resulted in return of Soul Arc's second season. Based on a popular webtoon comic, Soul Arc pulls you in with its seriously good looking artwork, and it doesn't shy away from overexposing those anime girls so that every man and woman of color culture can get an enhanced gaming experience. Gameplay loop is pretty simple, and so are the upgrade mechanics. But that's basically the bane of almost every gacha game. What really separates Soul Arc from the pack are the top-notch animations, clean and sleek user interface, an above-average summoning rates, and also an enjoyable progression system. Although there is no super active community for this game, hence why this is a hidden gem, you can still find and interact with loads of players in-game, so it's still very much an active game that's worth getting into. Our next game on the list is Game of Dice, which has been around for quite a few years now, and sometimes it does resurface back into the spotlight when the time is right. The basic premise of Game of Dice is this: you take world's most popular board game Monopoly, slap some cute anime graphics on it, and add cards with some weird but fun mechanics at the same time into what's supposed to be a roll and play board game. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the gacha system. Over the years, Game of Dice evolved, and so did the players, so there were numerous quality of life features that got added and loads of other improvements, but the more popular gacha games started to show up and completely overshadowed Game of Dice. A number of things like user interface and even the animations are starting to show their age in the game, but that shouldn't stop you from at least giving Game of Dice a try. Even though Game of Dice is a roll and play type of board game, the infusion of cards and a ton of different mechanics allows you to manipulate the many outcomes of dice rolls. Although the online presence of the game has dwindled over time, there is a small but passionate community of players, and it's never too late to jump into and check the game by yourself. Right from the start, you understand El Chronicle takes itself seriously when you learn that every single character in the game has its own song dedicated to them. What's even more amazing is that no stone was left unturned in the respective departments of graphics, gameplay, story, and voice acting. Basically, you're getting a full package deal if you want to get yourself into a highly produced gacha game. The gameplay is your usual action RPG that focuses on team play and character growth. There is no gacha for characters themselves. Instead, you recruit them when they're visiting an inn, much like King's Raid, but the process of acquiring them is more faster. So, instead of characters, you will gacha for weapons and armor. The equipment system is where the majority of game's progression lies in. The characters you use in combat can be set on full auto, so you don't need to sit there and play the game manually if that's what you wish to do. El Chronicle doesn't stand out with anything unique and instead relies on mixing and matching features of other popular gacha games. But if you're in the mood for a high quality game that delivers an enjoyable experience, El Chronicle should be a good match for you. Fans of isometric video games will quickly warm up to this hero collector that was previously based on a side-scrolling MMO game. Like many other games in this list, you run a team of characters through a series of challenges and dungeons, while also focusing on upgrading and maxing out each one of your characters. But what really makes Grand Chase interesting are some of the decisions that the developers have made and integrated into the game. First of all, the game features a developed guild system and PvP battles. The former takes up a good chunk of the game, and the latter is more or less just an activity you don't even need to get into if you don't want to. Another cool thing about Grand Chase is that there are no limited characters, which means if you join the game now, you won't be missing out on any of the previously released new characters. The developers have also decided to hand out a lot of tickets and other stuff that makes the game very approachable and free-to-play friendly. There are your typical raids that you can partake in, but really, if you enjoy isometric games with a smooth progression system, you should give Grand Chase a try. Ah yes, Destiny Child, a game that hinges on how much it can get away with being lewd, but at the same time also deceives the unsuspecting player by delivering a well thought out storyline full of humor and endearing character development. So while the game remains as an eye candy for the uninitiated, it's actually one of the most generous gacha games out there. Not only will you get showered with exotic looking ladies, but you will also get a ton of tickets and premium currency to summon for them. The gameplay loop is basically a system that's more designed around how you prepare before a battle, not what you do during a battle. There are some interactive fever attacks that you can call them, which you can partake in, but most of the time the game will just be on autopilot, and for many of you who are already invested in another gacha game, this could be the perfect game to play just on the side. And yes, the story is unlike other gacha games because Destiny Child actually delivers some amazing dialogue and comedy. What's not to like about a game that's generous, interesting, and doesn't require you to commit to a long-term relationship? Japanese anime rhythm games are extremely popular, well, in Japan. So it's quite surprising to see one of these games getting their own global release, and so we just couldn't ignore one of these gems and decided to include them in this list. The game is centered around you hanging out with the music pop idols where you get to increase their bond, unlock their voice clips, and many more extra tidbits that might be of interest to the player. When first starting out, the songs will be easy and won't require much dexterity to match the rhythm of the game, but on later levels, you can expect some challenging songs that will put your skills to the test. Ultimately, these types of games end up focusing more on the simulation of the fictional characters than the gameplay itself, but it's a good game for anyone who doesn't want to invest too many hours and are just looking to enjoy a song or two and hang out with the boys. There are many games that don't live up to their name, but Management: Lore of Dungeons isn't one of them. This is probably the only game in the market right now that focuses on base building to such an extent. Think of it like this. This is a hero collector gacha game, but the heroes you collect come in various shapes and sizes, such as monsters and humans, but at the same time, they just don't serve a single purpose of being mindless drones for combat. Well, at least not all of them. The collectible creatures in the game are called companions, and you can send them out to explore the lands around your town, where you can fight and capture monsters, or resort to a peaceful resolution and instead get other good benefits like experience points. The companions or monsters you obtain can be stationed at dungeons, which in return attract new adventurers into your town that helps further expand it. In short, you fill up your companions list while exploring the lands, occupying dungeons, and expanding your town. There's a lot to learn at first, but once you get the hang of it, things become way more clear. So if you're in the mood of raising your city and managing dungeons, give this game a try. Not all games need to have anime graphics in order to qualify as a gacha game. In fact, we're cheating here a little bit, since Cookie Run is actually a popular mobile game, but it never hurts to expand your gacha gaming horizons. The entire premise of the game is to travel as far as possible until you can beat the whole stage. It's a side-scrolling runner game that features some of the most unique and charming characters that you won't find in any other gacha game. There are a lot of cookie characters to collect, as well as some of the artifacts, which unlike 99% of other gacha games, don't just increase your stats and instead give you new powers that can level the entire playing experience. What's wonderful about Cookie Run is that even if you open it up for 5 minutes, you'll still get entertained, unlike where other gacha games you're met with daily tasks and responsibilities to get you overwhelmed with. Basically, think everything you know about your regular gacha game, remove everything from it, and just keep the gacha mechanic intact. That's Cookie Run for you. There's a lot to love about Iron Saga. Outstanding musical score, highly customizable mechs with a huge pool of pilots, and even the story itself is half decent too. The amount of customization encourages players to experiment, and while the game doesn't look that flashy as a bullet hell type of game, there are some silver linings such as energy weapon animations. You'll spend a good chunk of time at the hangar fine-tuning your mecha as the gameplay itself is semi-auto. The only two criticisms this game has is that its translation is questionable at best, and it's sort of got censored compared to the overseas versions. Still, there aren't that many type of gacha games out there that not only have a bullet hell style type of gameplay, but are also focused on the genre of mechas. And it's worth mentioning again just how insanely good the music is, so this could prove to be one of those games that you just chill out with, build a robot, and send it on a demolition spree. This one's dedicated to the fans of the mecha genre. If you're into the idea of building and customizing your very own mecha and setting it loose on your enemies, consider giving Iron Saga a chance. It's hard to believe we had to include Sidorica in this list of hidden gems. On contrary, this game should be in the top mobile gaming charts. The musical score is outstanding, the art direction is unique, and the gameplay is addictive. In fact, it's one of the most dangerously addictive style of games that employs the match 3 mechanics. Did we also mention that each character is unique, has a backstory, and oh yeah, the story of the game is actually good? Each character basically serves an important role in the game's storyline. The gameplay itself focuses on you working out the best character compositions, and the match 3 mechanics have their own set of unique rules that don't just simply rely on you creating the biggest matching chains. None of the characters feel redundant, and all of them can fulfill their purpose in various challenges. To put it simply, if you're looking for a gacha game that is story-driven with extremely aesthetic graphics, packed together with music from the heavens, then this is the one. The only common complaints Sidorica gets is that the rates of the highest rarity characters are quite low, and the new content rolls out very slowly. Although, as of making this video, Sidorica is getting Season 3 update in the nearest future. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Also, consider checking out more of our videos, and make sure to give a visit to our website gachagamer.com, where you will find tier lists, guides, and more top gaming lists.
The lawyers I need are my cousin Vinny and Aaron Brockovich. Object to these, you pussies. But since all my viewers are high right now, I legal zoomed the Pop Brothers to Hollywood, where all my viewers are high right now. Wait, didn't you just say that? No, you're being paranoid. In this week's Celebrity Profile.
Daniel,
Shut the up. They're listening, man.
Right. Aren't you a little old to be in college?
Oh, there's no law that says you have to be in college to live in the dorm.
Yeah, I think there is.
Tell that to the 500 grand I paid to be the RA. Sit down. Are you guys actual brothers?
We are, yes, actually brothers. We're both actually attorneys, and we both actually smoke pot.
Pop Brothers at Law here with a little bit about DUI.
Is that something that you want your lawyers to be stoners?
When you say stoners, we're trying to change that image.
Okay.
We want people to think stoner, businessman, attorney, doctor.
You're always staggered in your videos. Why is that?
Well, that's just kind of how it worked out when we first started Instagram. Standing next didn't work, and it just kind of worked out like that.
It's Shut the F Up Friday.
Shut the F up. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. Shut the F up.
And shut up.
You recommend the same thing across the board?
We say it works for everybody.
If you get arrested, it's going to help you. It may help you not.
Hold on, I got a customer.
Hey, can I score some weed?
Shut the f up. Here. Well, when did you guys start working together?
After Henry died.
Well, I don't want to bring up Henry.
It really started when my son wanted to be in the cannabis business.
Your website clearly caters to stoners because it looks like the cover of Ben and Jerry's.
We decided that we didn't care what people thought. I'm not going to change how I dress or what I do.
Or change the font on your website to be less cartoony. Do you always wear sunglasses inside?
People f***ing love it.
I'm going to be honest with you, the sunglasses are like the
Everybody loves
14th most crazy thing about this whole look. Now, has the legalization of marijuana negatively affected your business?
I'll be back later.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not really legal.
Under